We're going to start making our way right. There's 3 people versus our 2 people. We do have our ultimate, so we should be able to get a big ult off if they group up. They yeet Ymir into space. They are grouped up. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate, throw our 2, throw our 1 basic attack, activate our 3, and we're able to get ourselves a triple kill. We're able to get the pick onto Tsukiyomi, Haim, and Athena. Feels good. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request and a skin showcase for the Prince of Lightning Zeus in mid. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Zeus has a very high damage cap, however he's very punishable. He has no dash and he's a very slow character overall. Whenever you're playing him, I feel like it's mostly about positioning. So let's go ahead and jump into Zeus's kit. Zeus's 1, Chain Lightning. Zeus is going to fire a bolt of lightning that arcs between enemies, doing damage and applying a charge to each enemy hit. It's going to arc 4 times and it's going to slow by 30% for 2 seconds. Zeus's 2, Aegis Assault. Zeus is going to throw his shield forward, dealing damage to enemies. The shield's going to remain for 5 seconds, and Zeus may basic attack or chain lightning the shield. Each basic attack or chain lightning arc that hits the shield will deal additional static damage and apply a charge in the area. Zeus's 3, Detonate Charge. Zeus is going to detonate any charges that have accumulated on enemies. This is multiplied by 1 at 1 charge, 1.7 at 2 charges, and 2.4 at 3 charges. Zeus's ultimate, Lightning Storm. Zeus is going to conjure a lightning storm, striking enemies in the area every second. The lifetime is 5 seconds, and each hit is going to apply a charge. And finally, Zeus's passive, Overcharge. Zeus's basic attacks will apply a charge to the enemy, and basic attacks against a target with charges is going to deal increased damage. Charges last for 5 seconds. So each charge that the enemy has, your basic attack is going to deal an additional 30% damage. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a pointer at 2, level 2, put a pointer at 3, level 3, put a pointer at 1, level 4, put another pointer at 3. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 3, max out our 1, max out our 2. We just heard Tsukiyomi to the right of us, which means he did not do a normal jungle rotation. I'm going to go ahead and kind of hug this left wall, see if we can get some of this XP. We get XP and gold for both the harpies. In terms of the start, we started with Conduit Gem, Tier 1 of Spear of Desolation, 2 health potions, and a mana potion. Conduit Gem is going to provide us 25 magical power, 10 MP5, and it has a passive that every second you gain a stack of arcane energy, causing your next damaging ability to deal an additional 2 true damage and remove all stacks. This effect can stack up to 20 times. So with Zeus, we deal a lot of damage, but we are very punishable. We gotta be very careful whenever we're in the jungle and by ourselves. Whenever we're in lane, we're basically just throwing our 2 to where it hits all the minions and then throwing some basic attacks at it. Zeus is probably better in other game modes than in Conquest because he's so punishable. This game we are playing with our solo and our jungle. Our solo's kind of new to the game. I feel like he's only been playing for 3 months, so the competition is not as strong as it normally is. However, we still have a very good game. I think this skin looks really good. His outfit looks nice and his shield looks amazing. The animations look very clean as well. We are looking to get over 1550 gold so that way we can buy the lifesteal boots and then back buy some potions. The enemies are a little overstepped. We're going to go ahead and rotate over. We do have our ultimate. We could probably get a pick right here. We're gonna go ahead and cast our ultimate. That's 2 charges, if not 3, onto the Heim. That's 3. We pop our 3. We're able to get the pick onto him. Heim's able to clean up the Athena. We're out of mana, and this Heim is able to get out. Super unfortunate. If we had hit one more basic attack on him, whenever he had the 3 charges on him, that would have dealt an additional 90% damage, and we would have gotten the pick on him when we detonated our 3. We went ahead and picked up the lifesteal boots. I don't think we used any potions from our first rotation out, so we didn't really need to buy any. Once our rotation failed, even though we did get a pick on Athena, we go ahead and just back from there.
Your right tower is under attack. That's too bad.
For our relic, we went with Aegis, taking a look at who we're most likely going to be going up against. We're going to be going against a Cuckoo and a Tsukuyomi. Both, I think Aegis is the better relic. We're thinking about rotating left. We don't have our ultimate, so we're actually just going to rotate back. We're going to go ahead and activate our 3 anytime we get damage onto a enemy or charge onto an enemy. We used our Aegis. We're saving our ultimate. Tsukuyomi's on Harpies. We throw out our 2, throw out our 1, throw out a basic attack, activate our 3, and we're able to get a pick onto the Tsukuyomi. This Cuckoo is very weak. If we could ult him, we can get the pick onto him. He's going to overstep, trying to clear minions. We activate our 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Cuckoo. If Cuckoo were to have used his Aegis, which I believe he has not used yet, our charge will stay on him longer than his Aegis will last. So we can just wait for the Aegis to expire and then activate our 3. I feel like your early game is very dependent on your shield clear. Right here the Harpies have 3 charges apiece, so we're just going to keep landing basic attacks. Deal that additional 90% damage. I wish Zeus was a little bit more viable in Conquest. He's really fun to play. Well, luckily, I don't think their Tsukuyomi really knows what's going on, so we don't really have to worry about the jungle continuously diving us. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the oracles. Cuckoo's here. Athena's ulting on him. Our ultimate is down. This is a terrible spot to be in as Zeus. We get ulted after we get taunted, and we go down. That is the exact situation we're looking to avoid, running into enemies in jungle when we're by ourselves. If it was just Cuckoo, we probably would have survived. However, it was Athena and Cuckoo, so we end up going down. It's a slow march back to lane.
Enemy missing middle.
We're going to go ahead and call out missing mid whenever we can. Our red buff is up. Right Harpies are also up. We do want to try to rotate and hit farm in between waves. Right here, we're going to go ahead and clear wave. A single wave is going to give us more XP and gold than clearing a single camp. We're able to get the XP and gold from the large jungle monster at red buff. We're just going to back it up. We don't want to die right here. If we really wanted, we could ult the Harpies. We're going to throw out our 2. Tsukiyomi's now there, so we're just going to completely back it up. Our shield is down for this wave. Whenever we activate our 1 onto the minion wave, it's going to hit a minion and then chain 4 more times. There are 6 minions in the wave, so there will always be 1 minion that does not get hit by the chain lightning. If you basic attack that minion and then activate your 3, you can kind of clear and make up for it. Yeah, they get both harpies. There's 2 of them. We're not going to challenge it. Throw out our shield, basic attack a couple times. That's our clear. We do have our ultimate. We're just going to wait for him to come back down. And Reaver get the pick onto the Cuckoo.
Your right tower is under attack.
Our ult is down for this rotation, but Magi is also rotating over, so it's a good rotation for us.
Enemy missing left.
Throw out our shield. Somehow we did not hit Heim at all right there. Oof, great shell by the Athena. I think we would have gotten the pick on at least 1 person there if they did not have the shell. So if we throw our 1 out right now, it's going to hit the minions over the enemy gods. So we got to clear this wave and then throw our kid out there. We had 1 charge on the Heim. It was not enough to get the pick onto him.
Retreat.
We're kind of low on health, kind of low on mana. We have the potential to get a lot of picks right here. Somehow our 1 from the shield did not connect to that Cuckoo. So now we're going to start falling back. It's a bad fight for us. We get taunted. That taunt is very troublesome. Athena's on us again. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to go cast our ultimate, but Cuckoo's able to clean us up with a 1. Minions get Cuckoo. Love to see that. That is the second time Ymir has gotten either the pick on us or the setup for us. So we're trying to tell our support to rotate mid as well.
Your middle tower is under attack. Retreat right lane. Help middle lane. Please.
Oh, we picked up Spear of Desolation. Spear of Desolation is going to provide us 110 magical power, 10 flat magic penetration, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that whenever you get a kill or an assist on an enemy god, all of your cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds, and your ultimate is reduced by 8 seconds. This item is just a really strong first item into a lot of characters. We're gonna go ahead and go get the golden XP from our red buff. Me and Ymir are just having a nice little bit of banter. We ask him to help mid and he doesn't want to rotate for some reason. Ultimate is down for this fight, but we are going to rotate up. We're going to start by throwing our shield. 1. We activate our 3, but I think Athena actually went down before our 3. And Heim's able to teleport out. So we stopped buying mana potions, now we're buying wards. We do need to remember to set these up. Tsukiyomi's here. I think he's more scared of us than we are scared of him. This game, I feel like their Athena is doing a better job jungling than their Tsukiyomi. We're going to go ahead and throw out our shield, our 1. We're able to get 1 charge onto Cuckoo. Magi uses the ultimate, but Cuckoo had his beads online whenever he got sashed. Whenever there's nothing to hit on the map, just rotate and hit those back harpies. We gotta cast our ultimate. That's 1 tick. We activate our 3, and he is absolute. If somebody were to sneeze on him, he'd go down right now. We probably should have thrown our 2-1 combo, then cast our ultimate to get 2 charges onto him. We hear Athena. She's not so scary when she doesn't have backup.
Enemy missing left.
Activator 3 does a decent amount of damage. Tsukiyomi's here. I have no idea how we didn't get stunned right there. I'm gonna go ahead and set up our defensive wards. Just use our 1 to clear this wave.
Your left tower is under attack.
Ymir has rotated over.
Enemy
Right now we do have enough money for Soul Gem, which is going to be the next item that we purchase. We're going to go ahead back, pick up Soul Gem. Soul Gem is going to provide us 80 magical power, 150 health, 12% lifesteal, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that on successful hit of an ability, you're going to gain 1 stack. At 4 stacks, your next ability that damages an enemy god will deal bonus damage equal to 30% of your magical power to each god hit, and will heal yourself and allies within 20 units for 40% of your magical power, and it will consume all 4 stacks. In a perfect world, we would want this 4th stack to either be on our ultimate or to be whenever we detonate our 3. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo, throw out a basic, that's 3 stacks, activate our 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Cuckoo. Poor guy, we were kind of aiming for Tsukiyomi, and he just happened to turn that corner and eat all that damage. We're going to go ahead, check the Harpies, they're not there. Athena and Heim are really extended forward, so we're going to rotate over. Tsukiyomi is also over there. We're going to start making our way right. There's 3 people versus our 2. They're fighting in between our tier 1 and tier 2 tower. A great place for us to show up. They yeet the Ymir into space. We cast our ultimate. We throw out our 2, throw out our 1, activate our basic attack, and activate our 3. And we're able to get the pick onto the Tsukiyomi, the Athena, and the Heimdallr, getting ourselves a nice little triple kill. Yeah, it feels good whenever all the enemies stand still with Zeus, or stand still and close together. We kind of waited for the Heimdallr ult to make them group up, then we activated our kit. We go ahead and drop the Greater Scorpion at Gold Fury. That's going to provide us with the enhanced red buff and the enhanced purple buff. Now it's time to pick up the enhanced red buff. So there's that minion that our 1 missed. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on Soul Reaver. Athena's here. We're in a little bit of trouble, but I think we're able to wiggle out. We're able to get a charge onto the Cuckoo. We were planning on backing, but we don't want to back if there's still minions in lane. We're going to go ahead and rotate left. We do have our ultimate, so this could be a fantastic rotation. Tsukiyomi is rotating out. We're going to turn our attention onto the Nike. That's a Nike ultimate. We activated 3, but she has a shield from her ultimate. Just give it a second. Activated 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Nike. If you don't really have the mana right here, we're able to... I swear we got a charge onto that Athena. We got our soul gem proc. However, there's no charge on her, so we can't detonate. But we are going to back and pick up Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver is going to provide us 95 magical power, 300 mana. It has a passive that your abilities deal an additional 2% of the target's maximum health. If the target had over 2,000 health, your ability damage scales up. This effect reaches a maximum of 9% maximum health at 2,750 health. Subsequent hits on the same target deal half the bonus damage for the next 3 seconds. So we are most likely going to be removing 9% of the enemy's health on Nike and Athena. Probably 2% for everybody else. We are the highest level in the lobby. We're doing a decent job farming up. We're going to go ahead and drop this enhanced red buff.
They took the laser bait.
Cuckoo's here. We're going to try to get some charges onto him. That's an Athena ultimate. We're going to throw our 2-1 combo. And we're able to get the pick onto the Cuckoo and the Athena.
They might not be where you are if it weren't.
Gold Fury looks pretty wide open. We're going to start hitting that with our team. We're going to go ahead and clean up the minions in mid. Maybe check left harpies. We hear Tsukiyomi. He's probably on those left harpies. We're going to rotate, try to help with this Nike. Nike's pretty tanky. She also has a pretty elusive kit. We have 3 charges. We're going to activate our 3 before the charges expire. That's our Nike ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate once she lands. And we're able to get the pick onto the Nike.
Friend or foe? I see. Enemies in the right jungle.
This Tsukiyomi is very pickable. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo. Activate our charges.
Are you kidding me?
Up, misclick, and we accidentally burn our beads. 3 people over here. We do not have our ultimate. We're on cooldown. We don't have the most mana in the world either. So we're not really going to engage right here. Minions and myths, we're going to clean them up before backing. We do want to back here in a minute. We have 3,000 gold, which will allow us to buy any item. And then we also are pretty low on mana. We're going to head back, pick up Obsidian Shard. Obsidian Shard is going to provide us 80 magical power and 20% magic penetration. It has a passive that your first ability cast is going to gain an additional 10% magic penetration. This can only occur once every 10 seconds. And this is to enemy gods. It's not going to apply to minions. Or at least not get triggered by minions. At this point in the game, we really just need to group up with our team and start pushing objectives and structures. Our 1-2 did a lot of damage right there. That's an Odin ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. We're able to pick onto 1. Oh, we missed our 1. If we landed that, we would have gotten some great damage off right there. We throw out our shield. Our team is grouped right now.
Enemies in the right jump.
We should be able to get this tower. They have 2 people down. We might even be able to get a Phoenix right here.
Middle enemy tower. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
I wonder if we could have ended right there.
On my way.
There's a small chance. They had 4 people up, but we were all pretty much full health. The Titan is gaining additional protections because of the towers. The more towers there are on the map, the more protections the Titan's going to have. This is enemies' towers, so it doesn't matter about our towers. Unless we're talking about our Titan. Tsukiyomi's behind us. We're going to have to cast our ultimate.
We got one.
We're able to get the pick onto the Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi did not rotate behind us. We would have been able to get a fat ultimate off in that team fight. Somehow our 1 does not connect with the Nike. We detonated our 3, but we go down to a Cuckoo Tornado. We definitely could have used our Aegis right there. In fact, I think we misclicked and used our beads because our beads are on cooldown.
Triple kill.
Retreat.
Wow, those 4 really went down fighting.
Quadra kill for the enemy Heimdallr.
Me-hee-hee-owza. There is no coming back from that.
We're going to go ahead and sell our Conduit gem. We really picked up this item for the early game. We don't want either of the upgrades. So we're going to sell that and then pick up Rod of Tahuti. Rod of Tahuti is going to provide us 140 magical power, 30 MP5, 10% magic penetration, and it has the passive that basic attacks and abilities gain 25% additional magical power against targets below 50% health. So on their squishies, if we land our 2-1 combo, get some charges on them, they're going to be below 50% health. Whenever we activate our 3, that means that our damage is going to be 25% stronger.
Tactical fury. Your left tower is under attack. The way opens.
The enemy team is able to secure the Primal Fury. This game's weird. Nobody goes for the Greater Scorpion over at Fire Giant. I feel like we have the advantage, but right now they're winning team fights. So if we leave Fire Giant open, they can make a play for it. If it was open, they probably would have gone for it instead of the Primal Fury right there. That's a Heim ult, followed by a Heim ult. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo, get some charges, activate our 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Heimdallr. Heimdallr is the character causing us troubles in team fights. Cuckoo's in mid, Athena is over in right, Nike as well. Middle lane is about to be back up.
They took the laser bait.
That's 2 down on the enemy team. We use our Aegis to avoid the Cuckoo damage.
Not even my froglings could
Cuckoo's
save
able to get
them.
the pick onto the Heim. We're going to focus this middle Phoenix. A lot of damage. We use our beads, but in this skin, we're not actually like turning the beads color, if that makes sense. We're getting our CC immunity, but there's no visual indicator that our beads are active. We're gonna throw out our kit, get some damage onto the Nike, keep falling back. I don't think we can do anything with that amount of enemies right there. So we're just gonna back. I think it's more important that we survive right there than it is that we get picks.
Those two right out of existence.
Your middle tower is under attack.
They can have the tower. We're just playing it safe under the Phoenix.
Middle tower has been destroyed.
Heim is back up. They could be baiting hard right here. Imagine there's a 5-stack just right around the corner that starts with an Athena taunt into them.
Under attack. On my way. Left lane.
Our 2-1 combo does not really connect on anyone. Enemy Tsukiyomi is in mid. We're going to keep pushing up. We can't really catch anyone. Tsukiyomi is nearby. We're going to throw out our kit.
Excuse me, can I get a
Tsukiyomi goes down.
helping you take them down?
We have a fat minion wave over on the tower, so we're going to push this tower. That's Nike rotating in. We're going to focus the tower. Our 1 is on cooldown. Step back, avoid the Cuckoo damage. Anytime you see Cuckoo stepping up like that, you know that he's about to cast his ability. That's a Ymir freeze. Get some good damage onto the Cuckoo. Activator 3. We're going to activate our ultimate. Not our best ultimate placement. Oh no, we missed our 1. Magi goes down. We throw out our 2-1. I think we get a chain on everybody. We're able to get a pick onto 1. We're able to get a pick onto 2. It's a 3 versus 3. We have our carry, so I feel like we can take this Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of tanking. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo. And we're able to get ourselves a triple kill. So that's 2 Phoenixes down. Minions have done a good number on the enemy Titan. We are just going to fall back though. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. Throw out our 2-1. Since Nike's in her 2, we're going to have to just detonate our charges. So that way we get some damage off instead of her just holding our 2 for the duration of our charges. Looks like we're being super aggressive trying to go for this middle Phoenix. We have a fat penny in the pocket. If we back, we could sell our boots, pick up the movement speed potion, and get an additional item. We would most likely go into Mantle of Discord for our last item. Heim's on us, we're going to use our Aegis. Ymir comes around for the freeze. That's Heim's beads. And Ymir is able to get the pick onto Heim. That's a huge pick. We're going to use our beads. We should be able to push and win right here. We cast our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto 2. Just the Tsukiyomi left. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo. Activate our 3. And we're able to secure the victory. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.